Behind the Porsche brand is a prodigious but dark story. A story of success, tragedy, innovation, and destruction. And yet, after founding his own car company, his success led him down a darker path when Porsche became embroiled in military projects for the Nazi regime, which landed him in prison and eventually even cost him his life. So buckle up, because we're going on a journey to uncover the true story of Porsche and how they managed to transform themselves into one of the greatest luxury car brands known today. Ferdinand Porsche was born in September 1875 in a small village in the Austro-Hungarian Empire, now a territory of the Czech Republic. While carriages, trains, and bicycles were the mainstream transportation at the time, and the very first automobiles were slowly spreading around the globe, Porsche grew up learning the trade of his father, who ran a blacksmithing business. However, he never showed a personal interest in the family business, and instead put his main focus on school, hoping to find his career elsewhere. Unfortunately, Ferdinand lost his older brother when he was 14, which led him to drop out of school and work full-time at his father's workshop, as he was now the oldest son to oversee the family's business. These times proved to be difficult for Ferdinand, as he reluctantly followed his father's footsteps into a job he never enjoyed doing. There was, however, something else he found fulfilling to explore in his spare time: electricity. At the time, candles and gas lights were still common, but in the late 19th century, electric light bulbs were slowly becoming the new norm. Porsche became obsessed with the light bulb and began experimenting with electric circuits in the attic of his house. His father, on the other hand, wasn't pleased with his new hobby and frequently told him to stop busying himself with such nonsense. But after noticing how passionate and obsessed Ferdinand was with electricity, he decided to enroll his son in the Imperial Technical School of Reichenberg to develop his knowledge of engineering. There, Porsche quickly learned the basics, and within just a few months into his studies, he was able to build his own electric generator and install electric light bulbs all over the house. At this point, his father could no longer ignore his son's talent, and so he finally gave in and let him pursue his own path.